Hello everyone, and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today's reading is going to take a look at the energy surrounding the recent tragedy and passing of Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy. I have done, I believe, 2 or 3 other readings on this, and every time I did a reading, it did come down to finances and money, and that there was going to be like some sort of secrets surrounding the inheritance. Now we have since learned more about that. Today's date is March 16th, 2025. So I am a little bit more familiar now with, yes, here it is, the last will and testament, I guess you would say, the will for the family. And it feels like there was some big burden. Somebody felt like they weren't getting money. Look at that. Look at that. It's coming out right away. So there's someone, possibly a feminine, because it's Queen of Pentacles energy, who felt like they weren't going to get, after the passing, their money. Look at that. It all just fell out. So let's take a deeper look and just see. I wanted to, and there again, yeah, wow. It's all about this money here. So this is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't consider anything as fact. Always do your own research. But there are secrets and there's more to be exposed. There's secrets and there's more to be exposed. Now, I know that there was someone that came forward. I believe it was a crew person or a gardener that worked for the family and was one that initially found or saw through a window the person passed through the window. I don't know if it was Betsy or Jean, but sees this and then does call 911. Now, this person has since come out and said more to the fact that they did not know that Gene was suffering from Alzheimer's. So he seemed to be more aware than is alleged by the autopsy report. Let's go ahead and just get clarity on that. First, I do believe that he was maybe in and out a little bit of, yeah, this is coming out big time. Someone close, and it's coming out as this like 9 of Pentacles energy. I do feel, I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles energy here, 7 of Pentacles energy here, of like, I'm not getting what is going to be due me financially from this will. Okay, so that's confirmation again coming out. Like, I'm feeling left out in the cold from the father, the Emperor energy from the will, and feeling like shut out, feeling like they're not going to get their money, for lack of a better way to put it, because that's exactly it. They're feeling like they're not going to get their money. So that's like the underlying message of everything. Some sort of manipulation and control here. Yeah, we're thinking in a positive way. It was more like, we need to get what's coming to us. And I'm saying we, so I feel like it could have been more than one person. It does feel that way. But again, allegedly, okay? All right. Now, I know that he did have children, so that would be the assumption, right? There was some sort of issue with the relationship there. I do feel like they didn't have the best of relationship. I think I did read that they were, I don't want to say the word estranged, but it feels like they just didn't have the best relationship. Okay. And I've gotten that consistently throughout my readings. Now, let me circle back to the groundskeeper that found and when I say found, discovered that there was an issue and called the police. Okay, yes. Like, discovered something wasn't right, called the police on it. Okay. Was there any type of foul play on this person's part? Was there any type of foul play in regards to this person that... I get the High Priestess coming out. And the 4 of Wands. So, I don't think so. But let me just check another deck for confirmation. Was there any type of foul play in regards to the groundskeeper. I don't think so. I get the Three of Swords, but it feels like actual shock. It feels like actual shock. But let me just see. Let me dig a little bit deeper because I'm looking at that snake. I got 2 cards. No, I think he was actually distraught over it and upset over it. Because this 7 of Pentacles is showing me someone. Yeah, I do feel as though with the Hierophant coming out now again. I want to just check one other deck though for confirmation. How did he feel upon finding? Yeah, shocked. Shocked. How did he feel in his heart space upon finding? I have the Star and the Devil. Let's get further clarity. Was there any foul play by this person? I don't think so. I think it was a nightmare situation, and I think that the element that I'm seeing here is wishing that they had done something sooner. I feel as though his energy is showcasing, I wish I had trusted my gut. I felt something wasn't right, but I just kept kind of letting time go by, and I should have checked on them sooner. I should have done something sooner. That's what I get from that energy. I should have done something sooner. So it feels as though an element of remorse and sadness, wishing that he had checked on them sooner. Confirmation of that. Okay. All right. So now let's take a look and see. There was also a news article that I looked at briefly that came out saying that Betsy had made an appointment with a doctor's office. And at that time, she didn't see, and it wasn't her doctor, okay? Don't quote me on any of this. I'm just going by memory from what I recall reading. It wasn't her doctor. I think it was where she was going to be either making an appointment for Jean, or there was more that had to be done in regards to, man, I just keep getting the number 4 in the house coming out. There's something more that was going on in the house in regards to someone that couldn't be trusted. And I'll circle back to that, okay? But yeah, there's something more with that. And I keep getting the 3 of Pentacles. In the number of decks that I've gone to, I've had the 3 of Pentacles now come out, I think 3 times. So I have the 3 of Pentacles here, the 3 of Pentacles here, and I do feel as though I had it come out another time. Yeah, look at the 3 of Pentacles here. And I've only gone to, I believe, 4 decks now. So that is people collaborating together in order to get money, is what I feel in regards to that. Or working together for money, because I feel justice, and then the 4, feeling like they were deserving of a piece of the pie is what I feel pulled to. Yeah, they were deserving of a piece of the pie. And it could be the children, okay? It doesn't have to be, but it does feel like that's the most likely scenario. But again, please do your own research and come to your own conclusions. I do have the Death card coming out as well. I'm getting hit with so many messages. Just give me 1 second to get back on track here. I apologize, everyone. So, okay, I was initially talking about Betsy calling and making an appointment with the doctor. So, this happens, allegedly, while she would have been suffering from this disease, virus, that she got from rodents, the hantavirus. So, they're saying that she didn't show any sign of that. I guess it would have been like over the phone. Now, let's just see in regards to that. At the time of the phone call that Betsy made, well, they didn't see her, so they weren't able to see her, and they're just going by assumptions. But in regards to the phone call that Betsy made, was she suffering? I get the Four of Swords. So I do feel as though she was ill at that time. I do feel as though she was ill at that time. She might have just been trying to make herself seem as presentable as possible on the phone. But I feel a heaviness in my chest. I do feel like she had labored breathing, but it might not have presented over the phone. And I think she was just trying to, if it was over the phone, I'd have to go back and do a deeper dive. So, but what I'm getting is she was able to hide the fact that she was feeling ill. So that's the biggest message that I'm getting out. Like, she was able to hide that during that time. So it wouldn't have appeared that she was ill. Oh, and I get confirmation of that. Okay. With the ding happening. Sorry if it might ding one more time. I apologize if that happens. So, yeah, look at that. The Four of Swords is coming out on the Four of Swords here. So she wasn't feeling well. So I do feel as though she did come down with this virus. Let me just see. Confirmation that Betsy contracted, that's not the right word. Is it? I don't know. I apologize. Did Betsy come down with this virus? Was she suffering? Was she suffering from this virus? Yeah, yes, I get yes. So here's the Knight of Cups. It was something that was given to her. Now, when I say given to her, it's where there's some way that she contracted it. Contracted, that's what I think I was looking for. Did she contract this virus? So there's some way that she contracted this that is a bigger piece of the puzzle. That's what I feel pulled to. I don't know. I get Four of Wands energy now. I don't know if it was in the home. Let me just see. Did she contract this from the home? I'm trying to remember what I had gotten in previous readings. I'll have to go back. It's hidden knowledge. High Priestess is coming out again. So I have High Priestess and High Priestess. Hidden knowledge. But was this in the home? Clarity for Betsy's energy. Did she contract this virus from the home? From the home. From inside the home. From inside the home? Secrets with the moon. And then again, Eight of Swords, imprisonment somehow. All right, let me just see. Did she contract it on the grounds of the home? In the grounds? Now I'm saying in the grounds, and I'm being pulled to water somehow. There could have been a water source. I'm seeing water again. Look at that. I feel as though she can, look at that. I had gotten this before, like drinking something from a cup that could have had that in it somehow, right? Now, again, I'm not saying that this was maliciously given to her, but now I have the Four of Swords coming out again with the Four of Swords. This is what made her ill. She drank something from a cup. She drank something from a cup and contracted this. Was this from somewhere on your property, grounds of the house, like this? Did you drink this cup while you were home? Because I don't know if it could have been at like a restaurant, right? So confirmation, did you drink this while you were at home? Did you drink? I don't know. I don't think so. Was this at a restaurant? It might have been at a restaurant or someplace. All right. Was not strong enough. So she's showcasing I wasn't strong enough to go on. I wasn't strong enough to go on. It feels like took a turn for the worse quickly and suddenly, but not strong enough to go on. Given this. All right, showcase for me, please. And then again, Betsy's energy. Yeah, I was asking for a cup, and I see these Five of Cups. So I do feel as though she's given this cup. There it is again. She's given a cup that leads to her passing. So that's how she contracted it. Something in a cup. There she is, Empress energy. So I feel as though that is coming out confirmed. Again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, everyone. But that's what I'm consistently getting. Now, was this given to you? outside of your home. Now I have secrets again. So there's something more going on there. Was this intentionally given to you? Look at that. 8 of Swords. And we had that coming out. 8 of Swords. And I think I had it coming out another time where she felt trapped. Let's go to another deck and just see, was this intentionally given to her? Guidance, please. Guidance, please. In regards to Betsy's energy, was this intentionally? Was this virus? Because someone could intentionally hand them a cup, right? So I'm trying to be as direct as possible. Was this virus intentionally given? Was this intentionally given? I do have, look at Nightmare. Spirit of the Woods, nightmare situation. Gift. Intentionally giving a nightmare. Intentionally giving a nightmare. Tower moment. So I think either someone she considered a friend, or I keep hearing friends gave her something that made her sick. Okay. So that's where I think the foul play comes in. As far as what happened. I feel as though there was something that happened that sealed their fate. So I think that happens. Now she's in reverse, gets sick, ends up passing. Okay. Now, because she is the only caregiver of Gene, then he ends up passing. And now I have the truth coming out, showcasing that. So Spirit of the Fly is showing like their decay, rotten, stagnation. No one checked, allegedly, right, in between. But how I felt before is I kept feeling as though there were people waiting in the shadows. Yeah, look at this. Now, waiting in the shadows for what they feel is an answered prayer. And it pains me to say this, right? But I have the Four of Swords energy. They were waiting for this to happen, for this to unfold, knowing that there's a very strong possibility that when the one allegedly could not go on without the other. Spirit of the Dog. Friendship, undying loyalty, companion. But because her energy was the caretaker. So I have that coming out. Okay. Oh, my apologies, everyone. These cards were left here from a different reading. Let me just move these. All right, let me just see here. Let's see why from this deck. The why. Why did this as far as the, yeah, look at that. Can't trust. Can't trust. Look at someone that I feel like she trusted purposely made her sick for the money. The money is the why. There's the Three of Pentacles again, coming up with a plan to end Betsy. And there, the 3 again with the cups. So that's what I'm getting. And it stayed pretty consistent as far as there was some sort of like hitman energy, for lack of a better way to put that. And it's all about getting this inheritance or getting what they feel they deserve. Confirmation of that. Manipulating the unalivings. Manipulating those unalivings. And that all because of money. Now, and yeah, there's tower moment, taking action, causing this tower moment. This is what I'm getting. I'm really hoping that there's some sort of clarity moving forward in regards to the truth. I hope that we get clarity in regards to a bigger truth. I'll ask that. Will we find out? Will we find out more? Follow the money. Follow the money and who's fighting over the money. It definitely all comes back to the money and manipulation and control in regards to the money. In past readings, I felt like there was the possibility of Jean having a fourth child. And I thought that that person might have been involved in some way. But I'm now wondering, well, I do have the masculine energy coming out right away. And yeah, karma, justice, balance. But I'm wondering if there was like, if it could be the feeling of, no, there's definitely another child. I feel it. I feel it. I get it every time. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So I do feel as though there is a fourth child that he had that was kept a secret, because I have the stranger card coming out, that was kept a secret. Let's see, will we ever find out about this? Will the public, will the general public ever find out about this fourth? I don't get a yes. Let me just go to another deck and see. I get would want to stay hidden, type energy, would want to stay hidden. So I just don't know. Let me get further clarity. Yeah, would want to stay hidden. This child would want to stay hidden. I get this child as a King of Cups energy. I do feel as though it's a masculine. In regards to this child's energy, will we... I don't think so. I think they're going to try to stay out of the limelight, stay hidden. Okay. I'll have to take another look at that, a deeper look at that. But this is what I'm getting right now. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything you want me to take a deeper look at. I'm trying to stay in touch and caught up with it, but I do feel that there was absolutely some sort of manipulation and control in regards to their unaliving. There was some sort, and there it is again, the Four of Wands. This, like watching the home for everything to unfold. Part of like a bigger plan. Let me just get that. I'll ask that question specifically, and then we'll jump off for today. Let me see, what decks have I used? Okay. Let me just see what other deck I feel called to that I can actually shuffle. Okay. Some decks are harder to shuffle, so this one's not too bad. All right. Guidance, please, in regards to, yeah, it's about seeing things from a different perspective. I've had it come out multiple times, the Hanged Man. Seeing things from a different perspective, and I do feel as though I'm being pulled to family because I get bloodline. Okay, again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And my heart does go out to anybody grieving and suffering from this loss. It is an absolute tragedy. But there's secrets there with the moon. There's bigger secrets about, I feel pulled to this, something that was given to Betsy in a cup. Number one, that I do feel as though led to her becoming ill. And then let me just see further clarity in regards to, was there manipulation and control? Was there manipulation and control of some way in the recent Five of Swords? Look at that. Five of Swords came out. In the recent passing of Jean and Knight of Swords. Look at that. Interesting. So, I do feel as though taking advantage of a situation. Now, to be honest, I feel here it's coming out again too, like the crest, the family crest or bloodline or the family, their legacy. It feels as though, oh, and I think I forgot to mention, I do believe that Jean didn't have them in the will. So the kids, yeah, I think that plays a part as well. I'll have to, yeah, like feeling as though they're not going to get what is deserving. Now, and I get judgment coming out. Okay. There's definitely something subversive going on here. There's more. There's either one person or a group of people, possibly upwards of 3, and I've gotten that in the past as well, that took action towards trying to force things to go their way in regards of money or an inheritance. That's what I get multiple times. Now, let me just see. I want to get one message from Jean and Betsy's energy. Oh, look at this. The 10 of Raphael is coming out and the sun. So these two are still together. These two are still positive, upbeat, optimistic, and optimistic that good will prevail, that the truth will come out. And they had a loving family home for the two of them. 10 of Raphael, love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So although this was a tragedy, they so much enjoyed each other's time together, feel like they were each other's other half, and are still together in spirit now. The sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Sending you love and light.